Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and how are you all doing? Welcome to my currently reading. So I've seen quite a lot of booktubers among the ones I watch do this, where they just talk about what they're currently reading, and I decided to give it a try, see how I like it and stuff. So we'll see. Maybe this will be a one-time thing. Maybe I'll do more of this. I'll see how I feel. Okay, so how I know you do this, I'm supposed to show and talk about what I'm currently reading. Okay, so the first book is A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. This is the first book in the All Souls trilogy. I started this way back in June. Way back in June. It was actually my emoji-a-thon book. It fit 4 categories. Well, I obviously I did a video where I said that my unwrap up for the emoji-a-thon. Oh well, next year. So I am. Am I supposed to say what page am I on? Okay, I'll say the page I'm on. I'm on page 130 here, 133. No, 131. And so this is a story about interesting way it was called really a discovery of witches because from the get-go you know about witches. Anyway, so this is a story about well, we follow Diana, who's a young witch. She's a professor. She's not a professor. She's no, I think she is. She published some works. She's the professor. She learns a lot of subjects, and she goes to shit Oxford. I think she's in Oxford University. And so that this is her life. She studies, she prepares her papers, her studies, and all that. And until one day she goes as regularly to work, to work on her studies in the library, and she pulls out this book, which I currently forgot the name of, Absalom something, and from then on shenanigans ensue. It's not the best. I would say it's not the best summarizing, but it's the best I could do right now. So I do like this book. It is very interesting, but it's really full of details. Really, really full of details. It's like I feel back to like when I read Game of Thrones, where I almost drowned with details. At least here, there's like 2 characters at least, so it's a little less packed. But overall, Diana's an interesting young lady. Although this book has the usual romance, vampire witch thing. Naturally, I mean naturally, the moment I read that she read a vampire, I was like, of course they're going to have a romance because you can't. There's no way that a young hot witch, depending if you would find her hot, and a vampire, depending if you would find him hot, can just, I don't know, be accomplices or just friends or just acquaintances. No. A romance, he wants her, she wants him, naturally. Naturally. But overall, I am enjoying this, and I do actually really want to know what happens in the end of this, but as you can see, this is a brick. I think if I had all of the trilogies, but a lot of copies, I could build a house. Maybe. So we'll see if I really finish this or if I just pull out the bookmark and say fuck it. Next book is The Inhuman Condition by Clive Barker. Now this is really, really hypnotizing. I started this I think yesterday, or 2 days ago. I'm already on page 39, and this is really mesmerizing. I mean, I don't know what it is about this. So this is a horror novel. I forgot to say that's fancy. This is a horror novel about About the Inhuman Condition. I think it's about sins like greed and lust and all that. It's horror stories, 5 of them. And apparently this is a part of a series. I can't remember right now how the series is called, but it's a part of a series. This is book 4. What can I tell you? I really love this. I don't know why, but it's very, very hypnotizing. I'm going to get back to this after this video. Especially, I'll just show you. It doesn't really have much to do with it, but I'll show you. I picked this bookmark especially for this book. Before that, I had ladybugs planned, but I said, nope, no ladybugs for this one. I'll choose this. At least it's, I don't know, feels theme appropriate. Okay, and the last book that I'm currently reading that I just started and I need to continue through is A Clockwork Orange by Anthony Borges. Well, this is a classic. I have only just started, so I really can't really tell much about it. I think after I finish this, I'll finally know how to summarize this book. If I finish this, of course, I don't know. We will see. Regardless, I love this cover. Okay, so that was my currently reading. We'll see. This will be either a standalone or it will continue. Bye.